There were unreliable reports claiming that Meghan was approached to work as a model agent. However, a fashion brand has now confirmed that these reports were baseless and that there is no association with any representative making such claims. The entire story appears to be a fabrication, devoid of any truth or credibility. This incident has already proven to be a commercial failure, further underscoring its fictional nature. The story emerged shortly after a nearly disastrous car chase, adding to its dubious nature. Moreover, it was falsely stated that the brand only recruits notable advertisers and celebrities who add value, implying that Meghan's blog and her subsequent failures were solely her own fault. It is suggested that Meghan should retire with her undeserved profits and face reality. Additionally, Meghan has been removed from Spotify by Disney, and it seems likely that Netflix will follow suit. Meghan's popularity has significantly declined to an all-time low. It seems that Meghan has been successful in building her own career and establishing herself as a strong and empowered woman. However, some people believe that she used her association with the man's birthright title to climb the social ladder. Meghan's lies and perceived hypocrisy have not been well received, and it appears that her reputation is suffering as a result. It is disappointing to discover that the deep discussions she allegedly had with Harry never actually took place, leading to speculation that this may have been another fabrication. Despite claims of numerous offers rolling in during these discussions, it is noteworthy that Meghan's philanthropic work through Archie, as well as Harry's involvement, was strangely absent from the extensive coverage. It is clear that Meghan has experienced multiple failures throughout her career, including being labeled a lion con artist in her last major blunder. It seems apparent what the speaker's opinion of Meghan is. Regarding the latest rumors, it is difficult to imagine what Meghan could contribute, as they appear to be even more outlandish than she is. If someone has made a deal with this perceived untalented person, it is seen as puzzling. It appears that Meghan and those associated with her are likely to face criticism and negative branding in due course, as it seems to come with the territory for anyone foolish enough to engage with her. Time will ultimately reveal the truth, but the speaker suspects that the recent PR efforts may be excessive and ineffective. It is perplexing how they could make such poor decisions. From a young age, Meghan Markle had fantasies of becoming a real princess, someone who had everything she desired and commanded respect. For a while, her plans seemed to work as she pursued and married a prince who followed her lead. However, it became evident that this wasn't enough for her, as there were others who possessed the status she desperately sought. To attain her goals, she resorted to lying and attacking people, causing pain and suffering to those who had only tried to be kind and supportive to her and her family. Interestingly, she and her new PR team have returned to her previous strategies, which had proven unsuccessful in the past. It is unclear what they believe will change this time. Meghan seems unwilling to give up while she remains in the spotlight, driven by her greed and delusions that she deserves something better, despite the evidence suggesting otherwise. Over the course of 3.5 years, it seems that Meghan continuously comes up with absurd ideas to raise funds, regardless of how ridiculous they may be. She has lived a life that has been thoroughly exposed, and it must be surprising to her that she once had a father who treated her like a princess when she was a child. However, she abandoned him once she found her prince, and now he has lost everything he held dear, including his desire for status, respect, and supporting the family. While Meghan is famous, it is mainly because of her foolish actions. Eventually, she will move on to a new fantasy. Her lack of talent remains her biggest challenge, so she will likely rely on another wealthy man to climb higher up the social ladder, despite her age becoming a factor. Unfortunately, it seems there are still plenty of men who are attracted to superficial qualities, and that happens to be Meghan's specialty. As for Harry, it seems his fight to keep the family together is over, given the influence of the media. This narrative may appeal to some individuals who have experienced struggles with family and mental health, but find it difficult to resist the allure of being photographed in expensive and extravagant outfits that surpass their annual income. It is predicted that Meghan will soon lose support from the public, and by the end of the year, it is expected that we will know who will replace Harry. Around the same time, news of their divorce from their previous PR firm, Sunshine Sachs, will likely emerge, possibly due to payment issues. The ongoing divorce story has become tiresome, with conflicting reports of them living separately followed by photos and articles proclaiming their happiness together. The true nature of their relationship remains uncertain, and at this point, it is hard to care. The speaker believes that they are together for some ulterior motive and doubts their claimed happiness. It wouldn't be surprising if they have already broken up, as there must be a reason they are trying so hard to convince the public they are still together. Perhaps Meghan realizes that she cannot sustain her fame and lifestyle without Harry, as he remains a significant draw. If it were proven that they live apart, it would validate the previous skepticism from Harry's family and others. None of them would enjoy hearing the phrase "I told you so." Additionally, it is suggested that they may have contractual obligations to maintain the appearance of being together until 2025 due to their Netflix contract. Furthermore, it is mentioned that Harry is required to stay in the U.S. for tax purposes until 2025. Harry is reportedly only allowed to spend 16 days a year in the UK and Delaware, and there are still unresolved issues concerning their shared possessions and the custody of their children. Due to these complexities, an official announcement of separation is not expected to be made for quite some time. Meanwhile, Harry will focus on charitable endeavors in Africa to bolster his public image. Meghan, on the other hand, already has experience in the realm of advertising, as evident in her appearance in Men's Health magazine. The talent agency representing her will have a significant amount of work to do before they can begin scouting roles for their clients. This includes thorough market research, defining a brand strategy, and creating a detailed plan. Such efforts require considerable time and effort, and it is unlikely that any agency would undertake this work without compensation. Therefore, customers are typically required to pay a monthly installment from the outset. It seems that Harry saw an opportunity to capitalize on Meghan's potential to generate income, regardless of the outcome. It is common practice to pay for services in advance, such as when hiring a lawyer or a talent agency, often requiring a deposit. These agencies work hard to secure contracts and opportunities for their clients, involving negotiations and extensive efforts. If they were to be left empty-handed without upfront payment, it would be challenging for them to recoup the time, expenses, and effort invested. Thus, it is reasonable for them to request upfront fees and a percentage of future contract values. While I don't have specific details or personal opinions on this matter, it appears that some individuals hold negative views towards Meghan and believe that she is no longer welcomed in the UK. There is also a perception that Harry's actions, driven by money and to please his wife, betrayed his own family, making it difficult for people to forget and forgive. What do you think of Meghan? Please tell me your opinion below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and family.